Welcome back to my channel. So I am back with one more interesting video, and this video is on book recommendations. And these books are especially for children, and if you have the motive to incorporate reading habits in your children at an early age, then you are at the right place. I have 5 amazing books to recommend for your children to incorporate moral values in them at the same time with enchanting and exciting stories in them. What are we waiting for then? Let's get started. The first book on my list is Parables by Simagarwal. Now, this book is a collection of 9 stories which revolves around characters like animals, plants, birds, fishes, river, etc. And the author has amazingly incorporated human qualities like fearlessness, egolessness, responsibility, courage, self-confidence, etc. in these characters. And I'm sure your child will love the stories, at the same time learn the moral values from the book, which is really nice, right? So the stories are really exciting, the language is simple. Just go and pick it up, guys. The next book on my list is Heidi by John Aspiry. Now, I read this book as a child and loved it thoroughly, and even the language is simple. At the same time, the book is short. So now if you want to incorporate reading habits in your children at that young age, and if you bring tall fat books, then they're definitely not going to like it, and they tell that reading is difficult. Instead of that, start with smaller books with nice stories in them. Even the language is simple, and your child can even learn English from that. So the book revolves around an orphan girl called Heidi, who is very active at that age of 5. So she is sent to live with her grandfather in the hills, and there she enjoys her life completely as a free bird. But unfortunately, she is locked in a house, and there she feels like a caged bird. Pick this amazing classic by John Aspiry. The next 2 books on my list are Grandma's Bag of Stories and Grandparents' Bag of Stories by my most favorite author, Sudhamurthy. So I have talked about Sudhamurthy a lot of times in my previous videos, but these 2 books are my most favorite ones. So the Grandparents' Bag of Stories was written recently in 2020 during the lockdown, and Sudhamurthy tells stories to her grandchildren. At the same time, she helps the poor people who are suffering due to this lockdown or COVID-19. And the one more book, that is Grandma's Bag of Stories, is a collection of about 22 short stories which are really nice, and all the stories are filled with moral values which your children will definitely need for their life. At the same time, they will love the stories. So now these books are in the form of Sudhamurthy conversing with her grandchildren, telling the stories to her grandchildren, and through their conversation we get to learn a lot of moral values, at the same time enjoy the ride along with them. The last book on my list is The Blue Umbrella by Ruskin. Now this book is really short. At the same time, the story is enchanting, and it's written by an Indian author. So that is Ruskin, and the language will be really simple yet very effective. So the story revolves around a young girl called Binya, who somehow comes in possession with a beautiful blue umbrella, which then becomes the center of attraction of the whole village. So the whole story deals with the value of sacrificing and the happiness that one can achieve through sacrificing. So to know more about it, you will have to read the books, guys, and I hope you like this video, because these books are filled with moral values, at the same time enchanting stories. So what are we waiting for? just go and pick it up, guys. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching right till the end, and do let me know in the comments which was your favorite book as a child. Thank you so much.